Now let's use our notes from the other day and answer these questions in a quick fashion. If someone asked you what is the sign of pi over 3, what you want to do, remember, is look at the unit circle, find a third of a pi. It's going to be right here. And you're going to be looking at, for this one, the y value. So this sign value at pi over 3 is going to be the square root of 3 over 2. Let's continue using this exact unit circle here to find the simplified exact values of sine, cosine, and tangent in given degrees or radians. First question here, they want us to find the tangent, the exact tangent of 30 degrees. So first thing I'm going to do is move 30 degrees on the circle. 30 degrees lands me here. I recognize this is the ordered pair. Remember, the tangent of anything is sine over cosine. So it's a sine of 30 degrees over the cosine of 30 degrees. Sine is 1/2. Cosine is the square root of 3 over 2. Now this is a complex fraction because I have a fraction and a fraction in the whole fraction. The easiest way to clean it up is to get the fraction out of the bottom. Multiply by the reciprocal. If you do it to the bottom, you have to do it to the top. Nice thing here, 2's cancel, those cancel. On the top, those 2's cancel. What I'm left with is 1 over the square root of 3. Now we cannot have square roots on the bottom, so I do have to clear that up. Simplify your radical by rationalizing the denominators. When you do that, you're going to get the square root of 3 over the square root of 9. The square root of 9 actually becomes the number 3. Therefore, the exact tangent, or the slope of the line created by moving 30 degrees, is the square root of 3 over 3. Now they want us to do the similar thing, the exact value of tangent, but for 60 degrees. So I find 60 degrees on my circle. I identify the ordered pair. It's sine over cosine, so that's going to be the square root of 3 over 2 divided by 1/2. To clean up this fraction, same thing, multiply by the reciprocal. This clears out nicely. All we're left with here is the square root of 3 over 1, which is just the square root of 3. Now let's take a look at this. They want us to find the exact values of cosine, sine, and tangent at 120 degrees. Okay, again, just go to your unit circle. If you move 120 degrees, you are going to land right here. Now if you look at the circle, you're going to notice that the answer here is going to be, the ordered pair is negative 1/2 and then square root of 3 over 2. So the cosine's easy. It's right here, negative 1/2. The sine is square root of 3 over 2. The tangent, we're going to have to crunch a little bit. Let's do sine over cosine and simplify. When you do that, what's going to happen again, all this cancels. 2's cancel. We're going to get the square root of 3 over negative 1. That simplifies to the negative square root of 3. Careful, use your gut instinct on this. If you draw this, the slope of this line as you read it left to right goes down. So the negative is incredibly important in this answer. Let's do another example. Find the exact values of sine, cosine, and tangent of negative 11 pi over 4. A few key things. Negative means goes backwards. The other thing, this is an improper fraction, so it might be easier to view it if you make it mixed. So let's look at negative. 4 goes into 11 twice with a remainder of 3. So we're going negative 2 3/4 of a pi. So let's move that on the circle. If I go negative 2 pi, so there's negative 1 pi, negative 2 pi, 3/4 lands me right here. So look at your circle. Where are we really talking? We're at the original spot of 225 degrees, or 5 pi over 4. This ordered pair is negative square root of 2 over 2, negative square root of 2 over 2. So the sine value here is right here. The cosine is right here. The tangent is sine over cosine. So let's do sine, which is negative square root of 2 over 2. Cosine, negative square root of 2 over 2. This actually divides out into the number 1. So the slope on here is a positive slope of 1 is our final answer. Let's look at a few more. Here they want us to find the sine of pi over 4. So I'm going to move pi over 4 and I land right here. The sine value is the square root of 2 over 2. The next is the cosine of 5 pi over 6. So I need the x value. I'm going to move 5 pi over 6 and I land right here. The x value is right there, negative square root of 3 over 2. The last one here is they want us to find the tangent of pi. So I'm going to move pi units, which lands me right here. Tangent is sine over cosine. So I need to take sine of 0 over cosine of negative 1. 0 over negative 1 is 0. The tangent, therefore, here is 0, or the slope created by that angle movement is 0.